What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the farm. It's been a while, and I had said originally I am going to wait until Pleasant Valley comes out, and guess what? Let me get this controller out of my way here. There we go. There it is. Pleasant Valley. It doesn't really show up too well here, so let me get rid of this and bring up... Oh, just passed it. There we go. Pleasant Valley 17. It was an early Christmas gift from Dave and his crew, and as you can see here, it is a bigger map. He went outside the original boundaries, which you can see right along this little rock line as I'm running my mouse around it. This is the original map. All this is his. Big map here. So we're going to get in a pickup today, and we're going to explore that map. Little quick rundown here on what we have. All these fruit types. So we got wheat, canola, soybeans, potatoes, oilseed, radish, barley, sunflowers, corn, sugar beet, poplar, sugar cane, sorghum, rye, peanut, lavender, oat, mustard, and millet. So we got quite a bit of new fruit crops here to choose from. We've got new locations as well, as you can see here, to Robert's Farm and their barn, BGA, stuff like that. So we've got a few places to choose from when it comes to sell off. Now, here is the vehicle overview, and if you guys got into the original Goldcrest and you were overwhelmed with maintenance costs, so let's see here. You have all the regular vehicles you start off with. So you got the 79-day ones, 48, so on and so forth. And everything else is 1 day. But let's see here. You got your normal 1660 axle flow case international harvester right there. Oh, wait, here's a Coma C6. And another Coma C6. And I think there was one more. Maybe not. Nope, maybe just two. But all these new vehicles that you have here, that's going to be added maintenance costs. So you're going to find yourself doing one of two things. Either A, you're going to be balls out right away harvesting and selling everything you can to keep up with the maintenance costs, which is probably going to be impossible. The next option is you're going to find yourself selling everything off. And as you can see here, over here on the values, I can't change it up, but 25,000, 28,000, 86,000, 92,000. I mean, 75,000 for wow, that's, yeah, you sell, that's 75,000 for a case international harvester 1455 XL, only a day old. I mean, you're going to get a crap load of money right off the bat. 102,000 for a same Fortis. So, I mean, some of the stuff you might keep, maybe you're going to sell it all off. Who knows? But I'm going to try to show you everything that you start off with here. This isn't going to be any actual gameplay. I'm not going to get into that. Hopefully in the coming weeks, the crew and I can go ahead and get a server going and show you, well, just have you guys follow along with what we're doing. Now, starting off here, you have all the normal same stuff that you had. So that everything is in the same position. One thing is mainly different is the sheds. We've got this shed here in replace of the other one, which I think it was that one right there. No, that one wasn't there, so maybe he moved it. But one main thing you're going to notice here, hey, this is bigger. It looks like he increased the size of the parking lot here. He took out the island. Now, Mobius on my crew here, he loved tilling and planting the island right there. He always put wheat there or whatever, so I said, sorry, your island's gone. And he kind of, aw. The chickens have been moved. They're over there now. And the silo is over here. So, if that's over here, then what is over there? Let's go find out. Also, I'm going to make this quick note. As far as how to play the game, what to do, so on and so forth, keep the questions or go down in the description and hit the link for their homepage, Dajnet Mods or whatever it is. The link will be down there, so check that out. Any questions that might have been asked are already there. They've got form pages for that and everything, so be sure to check all that out. Nothing's here. They just moved the silo, so let's get moving here, shall we? Now, I also have to give you guys a heads up, a warning. This is a very early, I don't know if you want to call it alpha or beta version of this map. It's not completely done yet. There will be updates. And one way you can tell it's not done yet is, hey, look at the mini-map. Where's the road? on the mini-map, the road's gone. But as you can see here, it is still going. So there are some issues here with the roads. They do know of some issues. Viper, one of the people on Dave's crew, he said there are some issues with the fill points on the train cars. So keep in mind, this is not a 100% complete done map. Also, Viper posted this in one of the comments on their forum. This is also one of those maps that it's going to be picky with what it wants to work with. And as you can see, the tunnel, you can now drive through it. You're going to have to be careful. He suggests, and I'm going to have the dropbox link below as well in the description, download all the mods that are there. So you're going to have different combines that work with lavender and everything. They've got everything set up for you. So you're going to be good to go. And I'll show that here real briefly. Here we go. The Homer. So now harvest is potatoes and peanuts and everything else. So you're going to be good to go with that. What else? Was there anything else that was different? I don't remember. There's just so much stuff here now. Nothing new here. I have no mods installed except for what was there in their Dropbox. So he suggests if you have your own personal mods that you like to use, load them in one at a time, which is what I always suggest if you guys watch my American Truck Simulator videos. Always load them in one at a time because you don't know if every mod's going to play well with each other. Some don't. They don't agree. So, you gotta watch for that. It's putting the nerd with the bully in the same room and expecting them to play Monopoly. That just ain't gonna happen. The nerd's gonna get his butt kicked by the bully, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Same thing happens here. Two things just sometimes don't work together no matter what. Oh, hello. But take your time with the mods, one at a time. Make sure everything loads up, everything works fine. So here we are. I don't know what farm this is. They're not really labeled or anything. So, yeah, don't know. But this is one of the new farms. And as you can see here, you've got a silage plant right there. We've got what is it? The Stinel? The Stinel? Palfinger. We've got the woodcutter there, and then you've got your land track right there, and you've got some more tools over here. You got a skid steer with the log fork and the stump grinder as well. So this is basically intended to be a log cutting location here. Well, that's what I would assume anyway. I have done a quick drive around on the map. I've gone around the perimeter of the map. I don't know everything about this map. Unfortunately, I missed his Christmas stream, and if you go on his YouTube channel, the Christmas stream is pretty much muted because apparently he had music in the background that YouTube said, oh, copyright infringement, we muted it for you. So you can't hear anything he talks about as he describes the map here. Also, the Twitch stream is no longer there either, so that kind of sucks. But and his recent stream this past Friday, I'm guessing it was the 6th, yeah, that he was having issues, game crashing or computer issues. I don't know what it was. I didn't watch it, but it's all over the place. So that didn't work either. And there is no PDF file from what I have found on this explaining what's what, like this open spot right here. Nothing is showing up here. So I honestly have no idea what's supposed to go here. Eventually I will. Either someone will let me know in the comments, or we will figure it out for ourselves. Don't know. But you have an open lot right here. Don't know what it's for. But one thing, I could be wrong here, but the one thing it looks like is there are no buildable buildings like you had on Rivers or the original Pleasant Valley 15. So if that's a thing you guys like to do, you like to build your factories and whatnot, kind of gives the game purpose. So far, it does not look like that as an option. Now, we got trees and mountains galore, so if you are a log cutter, as you can see, look at all these trees right down there in that little valley. Look at that. That is just awesome. You are going to have a field day here. You are going to be able to go to town and do whatever the hell you want. Now, don't fret. You actually do have a lumber yard, and we will get to that here soon. So we do have a place to go ahead and deliver all the logs. But as we move on here, look at this big field, Field 56. Look at this massive field. And look at that railroad track. He made sure the railroad works all the way through, so that is just great. It's just going to be taking forever to get from one place to another. So, if you're doing this as a single player, oh, you have a tall task in front of you. Hopefully I don't miss anything, though. I'm trying to weave my way through all these roads. But yeah, you have a tall task in front of you if you're going to try to tackle this as single player. What's this? We have... Don't know what this place is. Nothing has a map. Some sort of sell point. Yeah, it doesn't even show up here. That sucks. And I wish these showed up. Okay, so we got the Allen Farm. I just highlighted that one, so where's that at? It's not going to show up there. Waypoint's not working? Apparently not. Yeah, that I just don't see it. But anyway, let's move on. I really wished there was some kind of PDF. You know, Rivers had that PDF so we could read what was what and what to do and so on. I don't see one here with this, which, you know, kind of sucks, but, you know, this is an early access version of this map, so keep that in mind, everyone. If you want to hang on until he polishes everything up here, you know, by all means, no one's going to think any less, but, you know, if you want to give it a go, it is a stable map. It does work. It just has its flaws. Let's see, that looks pretty cool. Now, I've mentioned it to the crew as well, because we've shut down our server. For me, playing regular vanilla style maps like what we had for Goldcrest, it's just boring. Quite honestly, I feel we've been spoiled with Rivers and Pleasant Valley 15, and it was just boring for me. For me, it was just growing stuff with no purpose. And I wanted more. I wanted to have the factories. I wanted to have the demands and everything else. I wanted to see the product. And that's what made Rivers exciting for me. You know, hell, even with regular Pleasant Valley 15, you know, having the quarry to go mine, the cement that we had to go move, the lumber we had to go move, all that stuff, it made it interesting for me. I'm sure it made it interesting for many others. So, hopefully you guys will get in on this, and hopefully he is able to incorporate buildings here soon. And here we are at another farm. I got a basketball court up there on the top of the hill. Very nice. There's the silo, another bunker, barn. Oh. So we got another pickup. We've got the trash is over there. Let's see here. It looks like this is intended for cutting grass, because that's a mower with a loader wagon right there. So, and since I haven't seen any of the videos or any other information, documentation, what have you, I really don't know, you know, if each farm he meant to serve a purpose. Now, I also, oh, there's one over here. I also don't know if missions are available here on all fields. Let's jump out here and take a look. So anything pops up. Oh, wait, I have that turned off. There we go. Currently no missions. So I've looked at only a couple of farms. I don't know if missions are available on all of them. I'm sure someone will let me know. But I know in watching one of his past videos that he was working on that, and it was causing him an issue. So hopefully, you know, if you guys are going to do the single player, missions do become available, or maybe there are some fields that have missions available. I think they normally show up. I think, let's see, where was it? Here we go. No, it doesn't show up here. Thought it did. fruit types. Yep, that's it. There I am. Yep. Okay, back on the road. This spot over here I found, and I thought it was pretty interesting. Look at all this field right here. Do whatever the hell you want with. Trees, grass, fruit, or crops. That's just awesome. And he's done a good job with keeping everything on par with the way the rest of the map looks. So, see, we've got this building here. Not quite sure what this is. Maybe it's just there for scenery. I don't know. It does have a point right there. But look at the size of this train down here. Look at this thing. Added more cars to it. Let's jump in the train here real quick and see. And away we go. I have no idea where this train track is going to go. I have not driven a train yet on this map. Does this thing just go up and around? Oh, it goes down along the field. Oh, it goes quite a ways. Yeah, maybe I won't. Well, you know what, screw it. I'm already on it, already drove away. I'm not going to go running back to the truck. Looks like it goes down and then along the edge of the map, all the way to the lower right-hand corner, goes up along the whole right-hand side, and eventually goes back. I don't think it hits anything, though. But we'll be going by another farm, so I can jump out there. Take the scenic. Now, there are some points where you can drive up the edge here. Probably fall off the map. I would be careful about where you drive. I almost did it myself. This is just epic. I think this map is really intended for multiplayer, though. I really don't see how anyone is going to be able to handle doing all of this work on their own. Yeah, you can turn off plant withering. Can I offload there? No, it doesn't give me an offload option. Or was I going too fast for it? Oh well, I'm not going to slow down. Yeah, you can turn off plant withering, and obviously to save yourself some time in crops, because you're probably not going to be able to get around to doing everything. And on top of that, even if you were, you're probably hiring people to do, hiring workers, which of course is going to take another chunk out of your money. So not only are you losing money on maintenance on everything, but, now you're hiring people to do that kind of stuff, unless that has been changed here. Don't know, haven't played yet, as I mentioned. So, lots of options for you to choose from, because now that I just think about it, even if you sell off all the equipment and you buy a handful of new stuff, I mean, look at the size of the damn map. Are you gonna say you're gonna be over there on field 35 over on the right hand side, and you're gonna drive your combine all the way over there to field 73 on the upper left? I don't think you're gonna drive that far. That's a long ass poke on a vehicle that's gonna top out at what, 16 miles an hour? I mean, holy crap. I mean, here we are at almost 20 minutes into the video, and I haven't even explored half the map yet. That just gives you an idea on how big this map is. Lumber cutting for days. Wow. Now, and I don't watch Dave's streams on Twitch as much as I would like to. But, oh, and here's one. See how it just falls off? There goes the edge of the map right there. Now, here's one issue. See how the embankment goes right into the road? That is one issue I've noticed. I'm sure they have seen that themselves. There's a lumberyard down there. I'll try to remember to drive back by that one. Okay, coming up the corner. That must be the lavender. See how it's purple? I'm guessing that's a lavender field. Now, and also something like this is where trains are going to be actually vital for gameplay. Because you're going to have to load these things up with your crops if you want to transport them from one side to the other. Otherwise, you're making long-ass trains of trucks. Now, some people are probably going to love doing the trucks. You know, get your multiple carts, hauling 50,000 each, 100,000 each, whatever you want to mount it to, and off you go. But for those who want to have a little bit of realism, right there is where it's going to be. There's your train depot. So you're going to load all these cars up with crop. And then you're going to bring it over here, drop it off, and then you're going to jump in the other one and come around, pick it up, and take it to wherever it needs to go. So that really helps bolster the realism here for the map, if that is something that you guys were looking for. Because for me, honestly, I didn't really feel that with the original Gold Crest. Yeah, you had two trains that were in between 2 points, but it's... For me, it just didn't feel like any of that really mattered, because the map wasn't big enough. You didn't have multiple farms. You didn't have any of that stuff. So, let's see, same setup as the others. Oh, there's the tractor. Where's the truck? Where's the pickup? Combine. No pickup? Where's the pickup? Maybe this one doesn't have it. Oh, we got another tractor over there. What's that one? So we got this one, the red one. We got with the cart and a plow. Okay. What have we got here? A New Holland, and that's it. Alright, well. Let's jump into New Holland and drive around. Alright, this is just going to be a little longer now. What are we coming up to? I see sand. What's that about? And then I will go north. Now, there is gravel, there is sand, and there's another product here that I can't quite read. So we do have building materials here, but you know, I didn't see any spots where you would actually build. Oh boy, that's a drop. Sugar cane. Oh, it's just a little reservoir. Yeah, it looks like a normal sell point. Yep. Okay. Just a regular sell point. I believe we're back into, yeah, we're back into the regular map. Yeah, so that was normal Pacific. Okay, I gotcha. Got my bearings. So I wonder, what do you guys think? How many people would it take to play this efficiently? I'm thinking at least 4 people. Probably 6? 6 people? I mean, you got 5 farms, so figure it maybe, okay, at least 5. You got 5 different farms. I mean, you could probably have a crew of 10 that plays this and be just fine. Alright, is there a road out? Looks like it is up here. Alright, what about over here? Do we have missions? Yep. Okay, so we got regular missions. Okay. But it looks like only for the original fields. But I don't know if I finished what I was saying before with the crew. Some of them were on board. They're like, all right, yeah, well, you know, that looks awesome. You know, they're looking forward to my video. There are 1 or 2 that were like, you know what, you know, it is early. Let's give it time. See what he does. You know, let him polish it up. You know, make sure there are no issues. As I've said before with the mods, you know, we did have a handful of mods going, so, you know, it would suck just to, you know, get that going and end up having to lose it because mods are crashing. So here is the other town. Now this town is bigger than the original. Of course, there's no roads showing up on the map. How functional it is, though, I don't know. As you can see, there's a gas station right there. And I believe there is a dealership. Am I coming up to it? Yeah, there it is. No traffic either, if you guys haven't noticed. No pedestrians walking around, no traffic. Doesn't look like you can buy anything here, though. You can sell, that's it. No, purchase icon anywhere, so. Now this one here is probably going to be a long video, guys. I'm coming up almost to 30 minutes and still have a few more spots to show off. Like this one. This, I did happen to see a couple video clips on. This is your logging camp right here as well. Now, the video I did see, because I was curious, what the hell is this about? This is made for the Beast log chipper. If you guys have seen that, you guys have seen it in some of my older Rivers videos where it's a trailer, it's a big green machine, it's called the Beast. You dump logs into it and it spits it out via conveyor to, or a chute into a hopper or a trailer. This one here, you bring the truck up and, let me see if I can just pull around, because some of this was a pre-made mod, I believe, or pre-made spot, and they incorporated it here into the map. So the idea is you have it hooked up and you just pull it on through right here and unfold it and leave it right there. So what you would do is you're going to come along with, you know, whatever you use to transport your logs with, you know, skid steer, loader, whatever, or even a trailer like the auto loader. And you'll come right over here and you'll dump them all off into that chute and they will fall down. And if it looks like, you know, length is going to be a priority here. So if you come too long, you're probably going to have to offload them to where they're hanging off the edge a little bit so they can go down that chute. But they go down that chute into the Beast, and then you're going to have a trailer. Ooh. You'll have a trailer parked right about here or something, and you're going to offload into it. Now, these pre-made forms, I guess, were made for already made vehicles, like wood chippers and things like that. So it's something I would have to probably try to find a mod for and get the full description. I don't know who made it or whatever, so it would take some searching. If anyone else finds it, hey, link it in the comments. I'll be sure to allow it to be posted. But you just come along and that's it. That's pretty much what that's about. Don't know what that chute there is for. Maybe a length? Yeah, make sure it's cut the length? I don't know. What else we got going on here? A holding pen over there, it looks like. And this is the sawmill, it looks like. Yep, there's a board sitting right there. So you're going to come along with your logs. Drop them off right there like before. Is it a dryer? We got output. Oh, we got a beacon. What's this? What's it saying? Nothing? Am I hitting the wrong one? Yes, I was. There we go. Nope, nothing's showing up. Alright. Well, that kind of sucks. Can't go up the ladder. I want to go up the ladder. That's another thing I'll have to look into then. Let's go inside. Ah, here we go. Wood chips, boards, fuel, logs. Okay. I imagine the fuel will be the same as before. So I wonder if it does some. Well, it just does boards. That's it. It doesn't make any other product. And they're backwards too. You guys notice that? Resources, wood chips, boards, pallets, products, fuel, logs. You would think it's the other way around. Products would be boards. But there you go. There is your board production. Now, question is, what do you need boards for? On this, you're going to be making boards and just selling them off. Let's drive over here to one more thing I found. Looks like a sell point way over there. You can see the silos off in the distance. Oh, this is going to be a lumber cutter's dream. You're a logger guy, you are going to love this map. Alright. I saw this on the map now. What the hell is this? And what the hell this is gravel. This is our quarry. Kind of meh, you know, unfortunately. Here we go over here to the prices. And if I slide this all over here, we have sand. I can't quite tell what this is. SRT? And that we have known in the past is gravel. So we do have sand and gravel. Now, there are no other things here that show up as product. And unfortunately, it's not like it tells me. Yeah, I can't click on it and see what it is. So I have no idea what these two are that resemble the hay bales. And no other products show up here. Same for any stores or anything else. So, yeah, that just really sucks. Now, let's see. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he's changed up. This is all pretty much stock. Yep. Nothing's changed in the help area, so still on our own. I do miss the quarry that we had in PV15 though. I really do. That was a proper quarry. Very nice quarry. Now we got the tree hill like we had on Goldcrest. It's over here, as you can see on the map there, kind of half moon crescent shape there. And I think that pretty much. I'm gonna drive back towards the town, towards 73. That sand spot over there, on the left side by 59 and 60. That's actually a pond. It shows up as sand on the map, but driving over there, it's a sandy beach with a pond. Now, when I mentioned that to Mobius, oh, well, maybe it's, like we had on rivers where you can make cranberries and whatnot. I don't think it is. It's not part of the fruit type. It's not something we can sell. I think it's just a pond. That's all it is. But, who knows what happens in the future and what Dave and his guys decide to do. I know the way Giants worked this game out, it kind of threw guys like him for a loop. It changed things up. It wasn't. It was. Well, I wouldn't say how I don't know how completely, but it is different than what it was for FS15. For how they did maps and mods and things like that. So it's been a learning curve for them, but they've done a good job on this one, in my opinion. It's very nicely done. A little more polishing needs to be done, which is understandable. I mean, this was an early Christmas present. He even said it himself. Very early map. He just basically wanted to get it out there to us as a way of saying thanks for the support. So, as I putz along here at 26 miles an hour, screw it, I'll just set the cruise. I don't know why I'm holding the gas. I do want to support or give a thanks to Dave and Big Daddy and Viper and anyone else that's been helping him on this stuff. I mean, it's stuff like this that makes this game, for me, that much more interesting, that much more enjoyable, because playing the regular maps, doesn't matter what it is, Goldcrest and whatever else they have now, just boring. Just boring. All it is you're planting and harvesting and selling, and that's it. It's who can make the most money, basically. Who can have the most tractors, even though most of the time you're not going to use them, kind of stuff. I'm hooked on, and I've actually thought about going back to 15 just to play rivers, so I could build the factories and do all that crap. So here's a drop-off point. I don't know what this is. Huh. So, I mean, I'm hooked on how that stuff was, and I know most on my crew, if not all, will agree. It made it more enjoyable. Yeah, this was fun. It looks great. It runs great and everything. And the mods that are coming out are great. But, he's got his museum in there. Ah. It's just, let's go check it out. If you guys download this map, if you haven't done it already, check it out. Check out the museum. It's his way of being able to show off thanks to everyone. Donators, people who have helped. PJ's concrete mixer. Don't think that one's here. Oh, he's got Lars in here too. Ha 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 ha! Awesome. I've watched Lars in the past a couple of times, so good guy, Norwegian. Oh, he's talking about how he got started. Okay, so it doesn't look like Field status has become... Oh, okay, field status. That's what that was. Okay, back on the road. But yeah, check it out, guys. Check out the sponsors. I don't know if it's as filled as it was on Rivers, but he had plaques in there for everyone that has donated. So, you know, great to see that in there. His way of giving thanks and making sure that for as long as his maps are available and being played, people will be able to see who has supported him throughout the years on this game. Hey, no yellow lines, look at that. Oh, now they're... Okay, that was just because I was on a hill. Another store on this side. How we doing here? Okay, we're coming close. We're close to an end here, guys. It's got another silage plant right there. Now, some of these have 2 bunkers, some of them have 1. This one's got, looks like 2. So I think there's a gap between them. Yeah. That middle one is not meant for chaff. See how it's a little wider than the other 2? See the striped lines on... So there is a gap here. And I think that was on purpose. But over here, we've got a cart with another New Holland. We've got the, I can't remember the name of that thing. Let's take a look here real quick. It's a forge attachment. Yeah, there it is, the MX5, or MEX5. That's an attachment for corn. There's another pickup. We got a seeder, and that looks like it's one for corn as well. So this setup here looks like it is purposely made with the implements that are here to do just chaff. Grow corn and, you know, use that header to make it into chaff. And that's pretty much this whole sole purpose of this spot right here. But, you know, you guys get in the game, you sell everything off, you can grow whatever you want and use whatever you want, however you want, you know. That's the other thing I'm not too sure of is how the money system is going to work. You know, if you got separate farms, are things going to stay separate? Are you going to have to share again? Things like that. And it looks like we have... What is this? What is this? Production plant. Don't know what for. I think this was a mod I actually downloaded for our server when we were still doing Gold Crest. It was a seed production, maybe? There's a mod out there that allows you to produce your own seed and to produce your own fertilizer. And that building kind of looks like that, so I wonder if that was it. Unfortunately, it doesn't really show up on the map, so it's one of those things you guys are going to have to go out and find. But over here by Field 59, so that's where this one is, just north of Field 59. Yep, there's that beach. It looks like it's all sand, but nope, it's water. I wonder if this is where you get the sand then. I don't know how you would. I mean, can you drain this? How deep is it? Hold my beer. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of deep. That's kind of deep. Ah, there's the sand. Ooh. You're going to have fun getting out of here. Wow, look at all of it. That's a lot of sand. Now, who buys sand? Browns and Dawsons. Where's Dawson's? Is it going to show up on the map here? No, of course not. Way over there. What's way over there? Oh, see the green dot over here by 7172. So that's where Dawson's is. And where's Brown's? Well, maybe not. There's the green dot still, but the light isn't. Oh, it's way over there. Way over there. Okay. So let's get that off. Almost forgot, or button in here. Don't know where I'm going to place this in the video, but one spot I missed, and I don't know what all this stuff is. We got gauges all over the place, but the setup here is you got your C6 down there. You got a slurry tank right here, and a seeder as well. You got... What's on the other side? I have not checked over here. This looks like animal pen. Yes. This is your animal barn. As you can see, though, on the map, as I move away, it does have the cow head right there. I think this is not standard, is it? I don't believe all this was over here. But here's another purpose-built farm for a specific thing, which is raising cows. So, looks like everything here that you guys need to get going on things is here. You know, you're good to go. You don't need to save up to go buy special equipment or whatever to do something. If you want to do cows, then you're set. You can go ahead and do cows. A cultivator, okay. The only thing you don't have is mining equipment or logging. So, that will come in time. That will come in time, though. So, alright. Back to the video. So, there you have it, boys and girls. Pleasant Valley 17, available for you to have fun with, toy around with. Remember, though, if you're going to install your own personal mods, be sure to take your time with it. Install one mod at a time. There's no guarantee all the mods are going to work. Actually, Ross downloaded this map when I told him it was available. He went and downloaded it, and the game crashed on him. So, even the mods, majority of them, 90% of them, were stock. And, I mean, who knows what other personal mods he had. But even he was having issues with that. So, take your time. Don't go out and start farming right away. If you're going to install this map, remove all the other mods. And then install this map with all the other mods that are from the dropbox, the lavender harvester, the homer, and all that stuff. And then fire it up. It'll work. It should. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Keep everything zipped. You don't unzip anything. And then, treat it as a priority. Okay, I want this combined pack first. And so on and so forth. Uh-oh. Hey, I got it stuck. But, guess what I can do? That is strange. Take your time with it, installing the mods one by one. Hopefully you guys are able to get it to work. If not, don't come asking me. I'm not going to know. Go follow the link in the description for their website. So, that is going to be it for now, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed the map as well. Hopefully in the next few weeks we will have maybe some server play of this, and we'll see how it all goes. So, until then, thanks for watching. Take it easy.